Hello friends, you are watching ISC Mathematics and today we will start chapter number 3 expansions standard 9 ICSE Mathematics. If you have not subscribed my channel ISC Mathematics, please do subscribe my channel, like my videos, share my videos as well. Okay, now let us begin this chapter expansions. In the previous class we have studied certain identities like a plus b the whole square and a minus b the whole square. So these identities are not new, so we will just have a revision. We will write down the identities, certain new identities will be added, yes or no, and then we will start exercise. So let us first note down all the identities. Okay, number 1, perfect square, a plus b the whole square or a plus b into, this is actually a product of the bracket a plus b into a plus b, yes or no? So a plus b the whole square will be given by the formula a square plus b square plus 2ab. Then we have a minus b the whole square, which is equal to a square plus b square minus 2ab. Then we have number 3, a plus 1 upon a the whole square is equal to a square plus 1 upon a square plus 2. Number 4, a minus 1 upon a the whole square is equal to a square plus 1 upon a square minus 2. Okay, now certain identities can be derived with the help of the two identities. Suppose if we add the two identities first and second, if you add, what happens? If you add first and second, so obviously plus 2ab minus 2ab will get cancelled, so we are left with 2a square plus 2b square. So taking 2 common, we arrive to a new formula, that a plus b the whole square plus a minus b the whole square is equal to 2 into bracket a square plus b square. Clear? Yes or no? So how we arrive this formula from the first two identities you understood, yes or no? Clear? Now similarly, if you subtract the two second from one, what happens? So when we subtract, we have to change the sign, yes or no? So a square minus a square will get cancelled, b square minus b square will get cancelled. Okay, 2ab plus 2ab will be 4ab. So on the right hand side we are left with 4ab only. So again we can have one more formula, a plus b the whole square minus a minus b the whole square is equals to 4ab. Clear? Okay, now if you have understood addition and subtraction of the first two identities, so similarly you can understand adding third and fourth and subtracting fourth from 3. So we will have two more formula over here. Number 7, a plus 1 upon a the whole square plus a minus 1 upon a the whole square is equals to 2 into bracket a square plus 1 upon a square, and formula number 8, a plus 1 upon a the whole square minus a minus 1 upon a the whole square is equal to 4. Here, because a and 1 upon, here we have plus 2 and plus 2, 2 plus 2, 4. So this actually this is also the same formula, perfect square formula only, because take a is a only, but in place of b in this formula, if you put 1 upon a and simplify, then you will get the same expansion. Clear? So even third and fourth formulas are even derived from first and second only. So these two are the main formula. From the two, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 more formulas we have written. Here, okay, let us see some more formulae. Okay. 8. Number 9. Okay, now we know that a plus b multiplied by a minus b is equal to a square minus b square. Clear? On multiplication of these two brackets, this thing can be easily understood by simple binomial multiplication of two brackets. If you multiply, you will get this result, because plus 2ab minus 2ab will get cancelled. Okay, similarly we have, if b is replaced by 1 upon a, so a plus 1 upon a into a minus 1 upon a, we have a square minus 1 upon a square. This is also called the difference of squares formula, because see, we have taken the difference, that is minus, yes or no? Difference of the two squares, a square and b square represent two squares, and we have minus sign between them, so difference of squares formula. Okay, so next formula, let us see now question number 11, that is a plus b plus c the whole square. Okay, now this can be expanded in this way: a square plus b square plus c square plus 2 into ab plus bc plus ca. Clear? Okay, now this can be easily understood by taking a as a and b plus c as a single unit, then putting, suppose a plus b plus c you put m, so a plus m the whole square, then you can expand the formula a plus m the whole square, that is a square plus m square plus 2am, yes or no? Like this we can do. Okay, suppose for b we are putting m, for b we have placed m, so a square plus m square plus 2am. Now if you put the value of m in the formula, so m is what? B plus c the whole square plus 2a into m is b plus c. Now simplifying, a square plus b square plus c square plus 2bc plus 2ab plus 2ac. Now if you rearrange the three terms and take 2 common from the last three terms, you will get the same formula. Understood? So how this formula came, I have explained you. But the important thing is you should remember the formula only. Okay, so formula number 11, now you can change the signs over here and write down many more formulae, but I am not doing that. Suppose if minus b is there, a minus b plus c, suppose we have like this. Okay, so what you do, for b you put minus b in the same formula, that's all, and simplify. For example, a square plus minus b the whole square plus c square plus 2 into a into minus b plus minus b into c plus c, and then change the signs according to rules. Clear? Here minus b square will be b square only, but here minus ab and minus bc, this signs of these two terms will be changed. Square of a negative is always positive, so here b square plus b square only will come. So first three terms will be as it is, only the change will be over in the first and second terms, minus ab minus bc. Clear? So in this way, as per the sign you can substitute the values in the same. Suppose here minus c is there, then for c you can put minus c in the same formula, and in this way you can yourself derive the formula. Clear? Okay, so Now let us write down few more identities we have on the basis of perfect square, a plus b whole square. Okay, so far all the formulas are of the form perfect square formula, difference of square. Now we will see the cubic formula. Yes or no? Perfect cube formula. Okay, 11 number. Now 12 number. A plus b the whole cube. The formula is given by a cube plus b cube plus 3ab into bracket a plus b, or a plus b the whole cube is equals to a cube plus b cube. If you multiply 3, if you open the bracket and multiply 3ab, then plus 3a square b plus 3ab square. So you can write either in this way or this way. Any one way you can write down. Okay. So this is called the perfect cube identity, because we have cube a plus b the whole cube. Clear? Similarly, we can write down a formula. Now there must be a question how this formula comes. So it is very simple. A plus b the whole cube can be written as a plus b into a plus b the whole square. Okay, now if you expand a plus b the whole square and then multiply a plus b, then you will get the same formula. Let us check. A plus b here, a square plus b square plus 2ab. Okay, so a cube plus ab square plus 2a square b plus a square b plus b cube plus 2ab square. Yes or no? Okay, so now a cube plus b cube, a cube plus b cube, 2ab square plus ab square. So 3 square b, similarly ab square 2ab square 3ab square. So we got this formula. Yes or no? Now from the last two terms, if you take 3ab common, then you will get the same formula. Clear? So it is very easy to understand how this formula comes. So it is nothing but the multiplication of by expressions. Yes or no? Polynomial expressions are multiplied. Simple. Okay, so this is perfect cube. Another formula will be a minus b the whole cube. A cube minus b cube minus 3ab into a minus b, or a minus b the whole cube is equal to a cube minus b cube minus 3a square b plus 3ab square. Okay, so 12 and 13 we have done. Now formula similar, only plus b is replaced by minus b. So in place of b plus b, you can put minus b and change the signs according to law. So you will get the this formula. Clear? Okay, now next formula. Now in these two formula, if you replace b by 1 upon a, then what happens? I forgot the number is 13. Now let us write down number 14. Okay, a plus 1 upon a the whole cube is equals to a cube plus 1 upon a cube plus 3 into a plus 1 upon a, and a minus 1 upon a the whole cube is equals to a cube minus 1 upon a cube minus 3 into a minus 1 upon a. Clear? Okay, further formula can be derived by addition and subtraction, but we are not doing that. Okay, if you add, that you can understand. Yes or no? By adding you can simplify and get the answer. Just keep in mind these two formula, because remembering too many formulas sometimes difficult for us. Okay, so 14, 15 is done. Now another formula is difference of cubes a plus b into bracket a square plus b square minus ab is equal to a cube minus a cube plus b cube. This is sum of cubes, and now difference of cubes we will see. Okay, if you multiply and simplify, you will, the two terms are only left, so you will get this formula. Okay, so again a minus b into bracket a square plus b square plus ab is equal to a cube minus b cube. So these are the two formulae, sum of cubes and difference of cubes. Okay, a cube plus b cube is equal to a plus b into bracket a square plus b square minus ab. You remember that if here we have plus sign, then first bracket contains plus, and in the second bracket sign of the middle term is opposite of this sign. Again, if a cube minus b cube is there, then the first bracket is a minus b only, and here the sign is changed. If minus is there in the first bracket, the middle term sign will be plus. Okay, so opposite signs are always coming in this formula, remember. Clear? So 16, 17. Okay, now again one more formula. Number 18. We have a plus b plus c into bracket a square plus b square plus c square minus ab minus bc minus ca is equals to a cube plus b cube plus c cube minus 3abc. Okay, again important result. If a plus b plus c is equal to 0, then a cube plus b cube plus c cube is equal to 3abc. This result can be easily understood in this way. We are given a plus b plus c is equal to 0. So let us transpose c on the right side. So we can write minus c. Now cubing both the sides. A plus b the whole cube is equal to minus c the whole cube. Yes or no? Since cubing both sides, okay, so we will get a cube plus b cube plus 3 ab into bracket a plus b is equal to minus c cube. Okay, now in this last equation, now a plus b can be substituted by minus c, yes or no, because a plus b is equal to minus c we have. So let us put for a plus b minus c. So a cube plus b cube plus 3 ab into minus c is equal to minus c cube. Now if you multiply 3ab into minus c, so minus 3abc we will get. Okay, so we can write a cube plus b cube minus 3abc is equal to minus c cube. Now transposing minus c cube on the left side and minus 3abc on the right side, we will get the identity that a cube plus b cube plus c cube is equal to 3abc. So if a plus b plus c is equal to 0, then a cube plus b cube plus c cube is equal to 3b. Clear? So far we have gone through all the formulas. Few more formulae are there of simple multiplication. So we will see those formulae also. x plus a into x plus b. If both the bracket contains plus symbol, then we can write this answer as x square plus a plus b into x plus ab. Yes or no? This can be easily understood by multiplying. Binomial multiplication we know into x plus b, so x square plus xb plus xa plus ab. Now from the middle two terms you can take x common, so b plus a or a plus b into x plus ab. Okay, it's not necessary to remember this formula. If you can remember it is okay, otherwise you know how to multiply binomials. Yes or no? X plus a into x minus b is equal to x square plus a minus b into x minus ab. If one is plus and one is minus, then the last term will always be minus, because plus minus minus ab. Clear? Similarly, x minus a into x plus b is equal to x square. Now whenever you have first bracket minus, then here you will have minus sign, a minus b into x and minus ab like this. Clear? And if both the bracket contain minus sign, then we can write x square minus a plus b into x and plus ab. Both are minus, and minus minus plus a into b. So last term will be plus in this case, and middle term will be minus. Okay, so these are all the identities for all the three exercises I have given at a time. Now only the remaining thing is to solve the exercise. So let us begin solving exercise. Okay, exercise 3A, question number 1. Okay, limited number I will solve, because this such expansions we have done in the previous class. That is standard 8 also. Yes or no? So the questions which seem difficult, all such questions I will solve. The easy ones I will leave for you. Okay, a plus b the whole square. What is the formula? A square plus b square plus 2 into a into b. First term is a, second term is b. Okay, so now 9x square plus 100y square plus 3 2s are 6, 10s are 60xy. Clear? Now third one, root 2m plus root 3n the whole square again. The first term root 2n is a, root 3n is b, so using formula a square plus b square plus 2ab, root 2n the whole square plus root 3n the whole square plus 2 into root 2m into root 3n is equals to 2m square plus 3n square plus 2 into root 6 mn. Okay, this is the answer. So question number 1 is over. First I have left for you okay, question number 2, second one. Here also I am leaving the first one, 3x square y plus z the whole square okay, so a plus b the whole square, a, that is first term. Yes or no? A square plus b square, b is z over here, plus 2 into 3x square y into z is equals to 9 x square whole square, that is x raised to 4 y square plus z square plus 3 2s are 6 x square yz number 3, 2x plus 1 upon 3x, 2x plus 1 upon 3x the whole square is equals to 2x the whole square plus 1 upon 3x the whole square plus 2 into 2x into 1 upon 3x. Okay, here we can reduce this x, yes or no? Now expanding 4x square plus 1 upon 9x square plus 2 2s are 4 upon 3. So third one is also over. With this question number 2 is over. First I have left for you. Second and third we have done. Okay, now let me solve question number 3. Question number 3, first one again I am leaving for you. Second I will do x upon 3 plus 6 upon x the whole square is equal to x upon 3 the whole square plus 6 upon x the whole square plus 2 into AB, that is x upon 3 into 6 upon x. Clear? So this x will get cancelled. 3 1s are 3 2s are. Okay, over here x square upon 9 plus 36 upon x square plus 2 2s are 4. Many students have habit of cancelling like this. X square and 9 4s are. Don't do that. These terms are not in multiplication. Yes or no? Only if multiplication is there, then only you can reduce. So keep in mind this thing. Okay, now third we have 6 plus pi upon x the whole square is equal to 6 square plus pi upon x the whole square plus 2 into 6 into 5 upon x. Okay, is equal to 36 plus 25 upon x square plus 60 upon x. Yes or no? So question number 3 is also over. Okay, now let us solve the next question. Okay, now question number 4. Question number 4 only. Third one I will do. First and second are simple. 1 upon 2x minus 3 upon 2y the whole square. Now a plus b the a minus b the whole square formula. What is the formula? A square plus b square minus 2ab. So a is first term. 1 upon 2x the whole square plus 3 upon 2y the whole square minus 2 into 1 upon 2x or x by 2 into 3 upon 2y. This 2 will get cancelled only. Okay, now here 1 upon 4x square plus 9 upon 4y square minus 3 upon 2xy. Okay, question number 4 is completed. Now question number 5. First one. Okay, we have a square minus b upon 2 the whole square. Okay, again the formula a minus b the whole square is a square plus b square minus 2ab. So a square, that is first term, a square plus a by 2 the whole square minus 2 into a square into b by 2. So this 2 will get cancelled. So we can write now a raised to 4 plus b square by 4 minus a square b. Okay, so first of question number 5 is over now. Let us solve the second and third also of question number 5. Second of question number 5. Okay, so it is 3a upon 2b minus 2b upon 3a the whole square, again a minus b the whole square. Formula, what is the formula? A square plus b square minus 2 into 3a upon 2b into 2b upon 3a. Now we can reduce this 2, 2, 3, 3, a and b gets cancelled. Okay, so we are left with, okay, 3 9a square plus 4b square plus 4b square upon 9a square minus 2. Yes or no? We are left over here. The last term will, middle term will be minus 2 only. Clear? Now let us solve the next question, that is question number 6. Third one you will try yourself. Okay, question number 6. In question number 6 we have to use the identity a plus b plus c the whole square is equal to a square plus b square plus c square plus 2 into ab plus bc plus c. Clear? So first one you will try, second one onwards I will do. Second one is 3x plus 5y, 3x plus 5y minus 2z the whole square. Okay, here first term is a, second term is b, and third term, that is c. C is what? The third term. Or in other words, value of a is 3x, value of b is 5y, and value of c is minus 2z. Remember, with sign you have to put the value. In the same formula, whatever sign is given, along with the sign you will put. You will not put only 2z, but you will write minus 2z for c. Clear? So let us put the values in the formula. Okay, so a square is 3x the whole square plus 5y the whole square plus minus 2z the whole square, like this will put. Okay, plus 2 into, again, now this bracket values represent a, b and c. So 2 into ab, that is 3x into 5y plus bc. So b is 5y into c is minus 2z plus minus 2z into 3x. Now let us simplify. 3 is a 9x square plus 25y square plus 4z square plus 2 into 5 is a 15xy minus 5 to the 10yz minus 3 to the 6zx. Okay, finally we will multiply 2 with the 3 terms in the bracket, and we will open the bracket. So 9x square plus 25y square plus 4z square plus 13xy minus 20yz minus 12zx. Okay, so this is the answer. Second one is done. Now let us solve the third one. Question number 6, number 3 we will solve. Okay, number 3 is 2x minus 3y plus 7z the whole square. 2x minus 3y plus 7z. Yes. Okay, now let us put again the values in the formula. So a is 2x the whole square plus b. What is the b? Value of b is minus 3y. So we write minus 3y the whole square plus 7z the whole square plus 2 into ab. That is 2x minus 3y plus minus 3y into 7z plus 7z into 2x. Okay, so 4x square plus 9y square plus 49z square plus 2 into plus minus minus 3 to the 6xy again plus minus minus 21yz plus 40zx. Finally, we'll multiply the three terms by 2 and we will open the bracket. So 4x square plus 9y square plus 49z square minus 12xy minus 42yz plus 28zx. Clear? So question number 6, second one, third one is done. Okay, now let us come to question number 7. Question number 7 is again an expansion of the same kind. So only one I am doing. Let me do the third one. First and second you will try yourself. Okay, question number 7, third one. Okay, we have 7 minus 2x minus 3y the whole square. Okay, I have removed the formula. Let me write down the formula once again. A square plus b square plus c square plus 2ab plus bc plus ca. Okay, here a is 7, b is minus 2x and c is minus 3y. Let us put the formula a square, that is 7 square plus b is minus 2x the whole square, c is minus 3y the whole square plus 2 into now a into b, that is 7 into 2x, 7 into minus 2x plus bc, b is minus 2x, so minus 2x into c is minus 3y plus ca, so minus 3y into 7. Okay, now let us simplify. So 49 plus 4x square plus 9y square plus 2 into plus minus minus 14x minus minus plus 6xy plus minus minus 21y. Now open the bracket, multiply by 2, that is the last step. 49 plus 4x square plus 9y square minus 28x plus 12xy minus 42y. Here, so with this we have completed question number 7. Now let me complete question number 8 also. Question number 8 is also based on the same formula, a plus b plus c the whole square. So in this two, first one I am leaving for you, second and third I will do. Question number 2, 2x upon 3 plus 3 upon 2y minus 2 the whole square. Okay. A plus b minus c the whole square, let us expand. So 2x upon 3 the whole square plus 3 upon 2y the whole square plus value of c is minus 2. Okay, plus 2 into ab. So 2x upon 3 into 3 upon 2y. Okay, again plus b into c, so 3 upon 2y into minus 2 clear, plus minus 2 into minus 2 into 2x upon 3. So if reduction is possible, we should. So here 2 will get cancelled, here 2 and minus 2, 2 and 2, so minus 1 is left. Yes or no? So finally then later on we can change the sign, plus minus minus. Over here nothing gets cancelled, so we will simply multiply. Okay, so 4x square upon 9 plus 9 upon 4y square plus 4 plus 2 into, okay, here 3 will also get cancelled. Yes or no? So x upon y, okay, here plus minus, don't forget to change the sign, plus minus minus 3 upon y and plus minus minus 4x upon 3. Now let us multiply by 2. So 4x square upon 9 plus 9 upon 4y square plus 4 plus 2x upon y minus 6 upon y minus 4 to the 8x upon 3. Clear? So this is the answer to the second question of question number 8. 4x square by 9 plus 9 plus 4. Okay, they have not multiplied here, 2 kept outside. So this is the answer they have kept. Okay. No, they have multiplied. Yes, 2x upon y minus 6 by y and minus 8x upon 3. Yes. So this question is also over. Question number 8, second one. Now let us solve third one of question number 8. Question number 8, number 3. Okay, 2x plus 3 upon x minus 1 the whole square. A is 2x, b is 3 upon x and c is minus 1. So a square, that is 2x the whole square plus 3 upon x the whole square plus minus 1 the whole square plus 2 into 2x into 3 upon x plus 3 upon x into minus 1 plus minus 1 into 2x. Okay, let us simplify. So we will get 4x square plus 9 upon x square plus 1 plus 2 into, here x will be reduced, 3 to the 6. Okay, here plus minus minus 3 upon x plus minus minus 2x. Now let us open the bracket. So 4x square plus 9 upon x square plus 1 plus 12 minus 6 upon x minus 4x. So this is the third of question number 8. Okay, they have further simplified one more step, since 12 plus 1 will be 13. So you can do this addition, yes or no? 12 plus 1. If you keep up to here, that is right only, but if we have something that we can add or subtract, so we should further simplify. So 4x square plus 9 upon x square plus 13 minus 6 upon x minus 4x. Clear? So whether you keep up to second last step or last step, both the answers are correct only. So question number 8 we have completed so far. Today we started the explanation. We have seen the various identities which we have seen in the previous classes also: perfect square, perfect cube, difference of square, difference of cube, sum of cube, and few more identities we have seen. And then we have started the third exercise. We have completed till question number 8. I hope you have understood all the questions very well. If you have doubts, you can ask me. Take care. Thank you very much.